4542. MEA is an altitude which assures A. Obstacle clearance, accurate navigational signals from more than 1 VORTAC, and accurate DME mileage. B. A 1,000-foot obstacle clearance within 2 miles of an airway and assures accurate DME mileage. C. Acceptable navigational signal coverage and meets obstruction clearance requirements. The correct answer is C. MEA, minimum en route altitude, is an altitude that ensures acceptable navigational signal coverage and meets obstruction clearance requirements. It is the minimum altitude at which an aircraft can safely navigate along an airway or route segment while maintaining clearance from obstacles. The MEA does not necessarily involve accurate navigational signals from multiple vortex or a specific obstacle clearance distance, as described in options A and B. 4544. Reception of signals from a radio facility located off the airway being flown may be inadequate at the designated MEA to identify the fix. In this case, which altitude is designated for the fix? A. MOCA. B. MRA. C. MCA. The correct answer is B. When signals from an off-airway radio facility are insufficient at the MEA, the MRA is designated to provide the necessary signal reception capability for identifying the fix. The MRA ensures that pilots can reliably receive the signals from the radio facility to accurately identify their position at the fix. Therefore, the MRA would be the altitude designated for the fix in such a situation. 4545. ATC may assign the MOCA when certain special conditions exist and when within A. 22 nm of AVOR, B. 25 nm of AVOR, C. 30 nm of AVOR. The correct answer is A. The minimum obstruction clearance altitude, MOCA, is an altitude that provides obstruction clearance for a specific route segment. The actual value of the MOCA varies depending on the location and specific conditions. However, based on the options you provided, let's determine when ATC may assign the MOCA. 4953. The lowest published altitude which meets obstacle clearance requirements and assures acceptable navigational signal coverage is the A. MEA, B. MRA, C. MOCA. The correct answer is A. MEA, minimum en route altitude. The MEA is the lowest published altitude that provides obstacle clearance along the route and ensures acceptable navigational signal coverage. It is typically established for each segment of an airway or route and is designed to ensure safe and reliable navigation. 4547. Acceptable navigational signal coverage at the MOCA is assured for a distance from the VOR of only A. 12 nm, B. 22 nm, C. 25 nm. The correct answer is B. Acceptable navigational signal coverage at the MOCA, minimum obstruction clearance altitude, is assured for a distance from the VOR of 22 nm. The reason for this is that the MOCA is specifically designed to provide obstacle clearance and acceptable navigational signal coverage within a certain distance from the VOR. This distance can vary depending on the specific circumstances and the particular airspace. In the case given, the correct answer is B, 22 nm, as it states the distance from the VOR where acceptable navigational signal coverage is assured at the MOCA.